Perfect. Hi, my dear. Lovely to see you again. You look amazing. Yeah, right on the star right there. Do we have an idea of a move? We're just going to give a little look or a pose, a little turn. Perfect, great. Camera's going to end right here. We're in a high push wrap. High push is fine. High push is fine. So end right here. It's going to start at the top. 3, 2, 1, action. You go. Give us 1 second. All right, ready. And 3, 2, 1, action. Yeah, slayed it as usual. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Real quick, just a fashion photo.
Cole the Glambot guy is facing a lot of backlash on the internet, and believe it or not, it has nothing to do with J-Lo this time. Allegedly, Cole, the Glambot guy, was reached out by a woman who wanted to book the Glambot. This was in 2019. A woman named Yinka says, "Hi, are you the Glambot available for private events such as a wedding? I'd love to have you at mine September 20th and September 22nd. Please let me know your availability and rates." Then he reaches back out, says, "Hi, Yanka. Thank you for reaching out. Just so you're aware, the Glambot is a camera."
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about of course it's just happened like of recent, like the event that happened at the Golden Globes with J-Lo and the Glambot guy. So guys, we're just going to listen to other people's opinions and then also give our opinions about it. Thank you.
System and personnel used by a network television station for one of the biggest red carpets of the year. It is not cheap. If you feel like something like this might be within your budget range, then I am happy to discuss further. Thanks. So then Yinka says, "Hi, Cole. Yeah, it's something in my budget range." So you would think he would come back with rates, right? Yeah, he does. Copy. I don't see how you could be, since I didn't say how much it was, and it could be between 10,000 and 1 million. Okay, then tell her. She asked for rates, tell her the rates. Yinka remains respectful and understanding. She says, "Yeah, I just assumed it was very pricey since it's featured at the Oscars. So what are the steps to book? Would you be the person that comes, or do you just work with them for red carpets? What's the rundown?" The response is, "It's a crew of about 15 people plus network setups, rehearsals, gear drop off, camera rental, lighting rental, insurance permits, etc., etc., etc." At this point, it's getting frustrating. Yinka says, "So where would I begin? Through you, or is there a website?" He says, "Okay, it's 300,000. I'll take a 10% deposit to secure the gear, and once I have the deposit, I can do a contract. Ready to get started?" She says, "Thanks, Cole. I'll reach out by Monday." He goes, "If you wanted to know how much it costs, you just needed to ask. You don't need to pretend you are going to book it." Okay. Yinka says, "I did. That's why I asked. I want to book it." And if you go to her first email, she does say, "Please let me know your availability and rates." Yeah, rates. The top comment says, "For your information, the client in question had 2 lavish ceremonies which were featured in magazines. She wasn't bullshitting. I don't know why he would waste time being condescending instead of sending rates or ignoring. What a knob." Someone else responded, "This completely tracks with the experience I had with him. He spoke at my old workplace and he came off as incredibly condescending and entitled. Like he was way too big for his britches, if that makes sense." Word on the street is this is a couple who had their lavish ceremonies. And guys, when I looked at the magazine article, she had 3 ceremonies in one day. 3 ceremonies to honor their culture. So one ceremony for her Nigerian culture, another ceremony for his Indian culture, and then like the last ceremony for like that classic, like American wedding, with the white gown and everything. But yeah, this wedding looks stunning. My name's Nikki. If you guys like this video, give us a like and a follow.
So basically guys, people were saying in the comment section that he was actually being a jerk to the woman, and that he did look like he did look down on the woman, which is quite crazy because it's like it's like the way he expected the woman to act was to act as if she never had any money, or to act like a pauper. I'll give you reference to this from this video.
The plaintiff loses, gets nothing. Ms. Howard, what are you thinking?
She lied, and I should have known better when I seen her hair.
Ms. Reese?
I understand there's a lot going on the internet, and we're going to get to that. But I am on Cole Walliser side of Twitter, and baby, it is getting nasty. Somebody had posted a video of him explaining whatever he was explaining about whatever was going on with J-Lo. And somebody by the name of Dare Capo had quote tweeted and said, "F him, LOL." And baby, that's where the thread began. And And the floodgates then opened. Now, people proceeded to ask Capo, I'm going to call them Capo for short, well, why did you say F him? Now, Capo proceeded to share a bunch of emails that they had with Cole in regard to using his glam bot. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is the glam bot that Cole uses for the Golden Globes, the Oscars, the Grammys, to get all of those like very like zoomed in frames of celebrities and influencers alike. Now, Capo shared.
Honestly, what's happening is people just wanted him to mind his business. That's all. They just wanted him to mind his business. That's it. Because people were dragging J Lo. They were not coming for him. They were coming for J Lo. He should have just mind his business and not defend J Lo. Because J Lo would not even care if it was him that was being dragged to the mud. I understand he's trying to maintain those relationships, but it was not worth it.
Y'all know my uncle been in prison before?
Okay, you keep running you keep putting my business out there. You keep putting my business out there.
There's a thread, and I'm going to read it to you because it was crazy. My mouth was on the floor. So they sent Cole this email and says, hi, are you, the glam bots, available for private events such as a wedding? I'd love to have you at mine September 20th and the 22nd. Please let me know your availability and rates. Seems like a simple email. Now, Cole replied back and said, thanks for reaching out. Just so you're aware, the GlamBot is a camera system and personally used by the network television, we've all seen it, stations for one of the biggest red carpets of the year. It's not cheap. And if you feel like something like this might be within your budget range, I'm happy to discuss it further. A little wordy, but still fair. So she replies back and says, hi, Cole. Yeah, it's something in my budget range. Smiley face, thanks. Now, this is where it gets nasty because Cole replies back and says, copy. I don't see how you could, referring to it being in her price range, since I didn't say how much it could be. It could be anywhere between $10,000 and $1 million. She replied back and says, yes, I just assumed it was going to be pricey since it was featured in the Oscars.
He really expected that woman to be poor. He really expected that woman to be poor. It reminds me of why, Christian Serrano, the person who made Orlando's dress for this same Golden Globes event that all this debacle happened. He says he doesn't make dresses for celebrities because they are fucking cheap. They are fucking cheap, guys. Which is crazy, guys. It's just nuts. It's nuts. Like, people should know that by now. Not all celebrities have money. Not all. It's just a facade. All this celebrity worship culture is just a facade. So he expected her to act poor and to say this like in reference to this video.
Have you seen me anywhere with red and black doing? Have you? No. Have I checked you and your manhood disappeared?
No, So what are the steps to book? Would you like to be in person that comes, or do you just work with them for red carpets? What's your rundown? A simple question. He replies back and says, okay, it's $300,000. I'll take a 10% deposit to secure the gear. And once I have the deposit, I can do a contract. Ready to get started? She replied back and says, I did. And that's why I ask. I want to book. Might I add, he never replied back. He never replied back to her. She wanted to book it and he never replied back. But that's not all, because the thread is also with other people who he was being pretty snarky with about using a goddamn camera. Now, somebody else had posted this and says, hey, can we book you for a wedding? He replied back and says, hey, dude, I mean, you can, but there's a reason the GlamBot is only at the Oscars, the Grammys, and the Golden Globes. And then with the money or dollar bag emojis, like, okay, well, can they book it or not? My whole thing is, if you're not booked for other events outside the Golden Globes, the Oscars, why exactly are you even taking emails from people? Don't you have a team to filter through that and just tell people, no, we don't book for private events? Like, simple. Well, he ain't responded back, but if he does, child, I'll let y'all know.
So, guys, this is my final thoughts on the matter. Well, whether he tries to do what he has to do in order to make his sort of glam board very ultra exclusive, but the thing is, I don't know why it's kind of like a trend where you see people offer different celebrities. Offer different services to different people, meaning celebrities and non-celebrities. Like, there's this difference of service, and it's something that has been so prevalent in the industry, in any industry, whether you're buying online or buying anything. It's just been very prevalent. It's been very, very prevalent. And I just don't know what to say. Like, I don't really know what to say in regards to this matter. We're still going to see him on events though. So guys, please be free to give your comments in the comment sections and everything. Please be respectful while giving them. Thank you.